All right, y'all, it's going to be a read of the Philadelphia School District, okay? I know, so random. The Philadelphia School District, okay? And this is related to the upcoming fall semester. Off the bat, I'm feeling like very somber, okay? I'm feeling like about the whole thing, right? About the district, just in general. But it just feels like the halls of the schools currently and will have like an eerie feel to them, okay? Not what I was expecting. Okay, this is really not that terrible. Okay, so I got the power card and I got the base chakra card. Okay, so with the power card, that just talks about like harvesting kind of like your energy almost to like, you know, move towards a greater good. Or just to kind of like harvesting your power, like harvesting your energy so that you can like do what you need to do. The base chakra card that talks about like your material goods, like your worldly possessions, things like that. So I wonder if that means that they are kind of like pulling all of their resources, right? To make sure that they are able to have an enriching fall, regardless of what that looks like. I think what's coming up is that, okay, I got the material and spiritual prosperity card and the choose wisely card. Okay, so for me, this is coming across as budgetary, and they are trying to figure out how to spread the wealth because of what it's going to take to do what they need to do. Okay, I'm getting that there's a lot of power right now just kind of at play, okay? Like a lot of people at tables, you know, virtual tables, whatever. But there are just people at tables right now that are just like trying to figure out, and it feels genuine, even though the halls feel somber-y, almost like still eerie, but it feels like there are people who are at the table right now with the love begins card and then the choosing wisely, and it just feels like there are people who have a majority of everyone's best interest at the table right now regarding the decisions that are all right. So regarding the decisions that are made, I just kind of want to see where we are. Interesting. Okay. All right. So I got the Memories of Love card with the Prosperity Begins. So for me, like this Memories of Love, I think that the school district right now is going through like a shift in and like not to use educator terms, but like I guess like a paradigm shift will be appropriate right now for this particular read. I think they're trying to kind of like reimagine education and kind of like leave behind like old ways of being. This also feels like, I'm be real, child, because there's a sequence of things that kind of are making me feel like the school district is about to turn into a young person's playground, okay? Because old teachers are about to die out with this new way of having to teach. There's no way that you're going to take a teacher 40 years into the game with maybe 5 more years left and say, I know you taught this way for 40 years and now we need you to learn a completely different way of teaching to like, so I think that's going to be a young person's game, because I got the prosperity begins, and with this almost looking like, like a seed planet, it's like I think that this is going to usher in a younger crowd of educators, right? And I got the harmony card, which means that, like, I think with everything that could be potentially happening, oh, my hands are hot. I hate when that happens during readings. My hands get so hot because it's almost like money is like quickly leaving someone's hand or quickly coming into someone's hand. And I think that also with, I think with ushering younger teachers in, the district will be able to pay people less because people will be working at home. And I think that younger people will go with the flow, right? So with the harmony card, you're going to get a lot of older teachers fighting back, knowing that they only had a few years left anyway, and a lot of younger students or younger professionals who are going to be able to go with the flow, take the lower salaries because the workforce is a shit show right now. Okay, so I got this coupled with this, right? Like we're going to have this like shift of administration, of teachers, of staff, from kind of like older staff to younger staff in some places. And then along with this moving on card, this is just kind of like a transition for it to, what's up? What's up?
No, she's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think that we're going to have a shift, right? I got authority, new beginnings, right? The shift, like who's in charge, what happens, who has the power, that's all kind of shifting. And I think with this authority card and the new beginnings, I think that this represents a few different aspects of the school district and the state of things. So right now, I think that school district will get some guidance, right? That will make it feel like a new experience for everyone. Including the people who are in charge, right? The people who are used to making decisions will now have people making decisions for them. It'll be passed down, okay? But the New Beginnings card is a positive card, and overall. But coupled with the authority card, which the authority card is not traditionally bad. And for me personally, like when I'm doing personal, like spot checking for myself, this is like a strong father card for me. When I'm doing readings for other people, this tends to be a strong father card as well. But this does come out at times of places of like guidance or straight up like authority. And I think in this sense, yes, like people will be having, like, people who are used to being in authority will have things being handed down to them. And then I think that this also shows that, again, with that shift, that this will bring a lot of people to the reality, like, I don't really want to be a teacher anymore. So I think that I don't want to be a principal anymore. I don't want to, be a guidance counselor anymore. Like, there will be a shift in staff during the fall, if not right now. See, and this is what I don't like about the district. Okay, because I'm about to cry because the shit, like, I was like, it's too good to be true. And that's exactly what I feel about the school district. Like, yeah, I got the politics card, the courage card, and the celebration card. I think what's about to happen is they gonna pull some audacious moves. Okay, it's gonna be some shit that parents gonna be like, or teachers are like, and I think that there are going to be possibly some things where they say they're going to do something, and they won't. Okay, pay attention, I got the awareness card as well, y'all, along with the exhaustion card, okay? Like, this is where it just gets like, with what they are going to try to do moving forward, I don't think it's going to necessarily work, right? But again, the beginning of this reading, like, it shows that I think people are going to try their best, right? But there's going to be some sneaky shit still going on. And it might not even be sneaky, but I think that what will happen at first is that they will believe their own lies, right? They'll believe their own plans, their own goals, but they will fall short, y'all. Like, what they say they're going to do, they won't, because they will run out of money and they will run out of energy because they are not predicting accurately what it will take to bring students back in some capacity in the fall. If it is not remote learning completely, whatever they are going to attempt to do to bring students back, or money-wise, and the energy it will take to keep fucking children social distance. Like, I don't understand. None of this seems sustainable to me. You know what I mean? Like, and so like, like, and I'm saying like plans anywhere. Like, how long y'all gonna take temperatures at Ross? Okay, like, how long? I mean, my daughter is 2. Okay, like, and she's not in the Philadelphia school district, but you know, we are in a urban city, and so they will also probably not make the best decisions. I want to read on the children's energy, and while we'll be around the children during the fall, should they go back with the school district, I'm just going to, and that was I hope that comes out again, because but I wasn't going to shuffle. All right, what will be around the children? Oh, babies. That tried to come out before, and I just really kept shuffling. Oh, all right. All right. So with children, right? All right. I'm going to get 2 more. Y'all, because I'm so glad I record these things down, because I cannot make up like how these things just come out. All right, so when I'm meditating on the energy of children, right, and the first card that comes out is, the accelerated motion card, and the wisdom card. Like, kids I think they want to go back to school, right? Like, they want to go back to school, and I think that we're going to see way more excitement. I actually think it's going to come quicker than we think. Like, it's July already. And kids are scheduled to go back to school typically in August or September, and so as schools are making those decisions, they want to keep the start date as close as possible. So it's going to come pretty quickly, right? Because they're going to go back. A lot of students are going to go back, whether it's going to be a half capacity, because I got fulfillment of wishes. Like, they're going to go back. These kids want to go back, and these are even kids in the best of homes. They want to go back. Y'all, as soon as they go back, okay? I'm getting goosebumps, okay? Obstacles, right? Wow, I'm like getting so overwhelmed. It's just like this obstacles and challenges card, and the suffering and silence card, because like they trying to send kids back and then telling them after being alone you know, even not even alone, but away from their friends, that they're gonna go back and they can get in trouble for hugging their friends or being excited to see their friends. And like the kids are gonna start getting punished, y'all, for being kids. Like this, come on, this is, they're going to get what they want with going back, and it's going to be filled with nothing but these like weird experiences. It won't be what they remember, right? And with the patience and planning and the awareness card, it's like I think kids will be confused, right? And I got the envy and deception card. Kids gonna be like, what the fuck? What did this wasn't this not what I remember, right? I think kids will be like, what was that, right? With this deception and envy card, the patience and planning, and the awareness card, I think that's, kids will question their parents, kids will question their teachers, like, what is this? Why does this feel like this, right? And then eventually, in the end, y'all, they'll be back home, probably before the end of the semester or the term. They'll be back home. Bye.